Sometimes I like to call this story how I almost burned down my apartment.
They know.
I'm too sensitive to be in trouble. I should have a cool podcast intro, you know? Like, welcome to the Allie Rucker podcast. Let's talk. We'll work on that later. Hey, you guys! Can you see my cat? She's so sweet. I don't know if you can see her. Can I lift this up? Hang on. Here's my cat. If you're a regular around here, welcome back. If you're new, hi, I'm Allie Rucker. Oh, we can't shake hands during these times, but one day. Different kind of video today. I don't think I've ever done a story time before, but school is back in session, and it is keeping me very busy, so I haven't had much of a life to vlog, which is primarily what I do here. So, I was sitting down thinking, oh no, what am I gonna upload this week? I haven't been vlogging, because nothing's been happening except schoolwork. So I said, well, I have a few stories. Let's start with one and see how it goes, see if the people like it. I wasn't planning on this being a podcast style, but here we are. This story dates back to my first semester at college, where I was living in a dorm on campus. For this story time, I actually planned on doing it years ago, right after it first happened, and I never did it, and I found the old footage, and that's, you know, a big part of how I said I'll do that finally for this week's video. So this footage you're about to see was made at the real location it happened in, close to when it did happen. Visuals are always helpful. I feel like I filmed more because there's certain shots I remember doing and they weren't there, so I guess they got lost through my laptop journey since then, but the main parts are there, so that's all that matters. So one lonely night, I was all alone in my dorm, with only my memories to keep me company. I had 3 roommates at the time, and they were all out. One was sleeping over a friend's house, so that must have been nice. The other 2 were at Universal together.
Must have been nice.
So I was just chilling in my room, probably being a good student and studying. I can't really remember, but we'll assume that. When suddenly it occurred to me, I'm feeling snacky. So I said, time for a snack. I giddily went off to the kitchen. Wow. Amy, I'm telling a story here. I grabbed a bag of popcorn. I put it on for the typical 3 minutes, like the big bags at my house suggest. And I went back to my room to prep to watch something. I don't remember what now. While I was in there, I started to smell something. So I went back to the kitchen, and what do I see? I see smoke everywhere. I was like, what is going on here? My popcorn! My snack! When I say there was smoke everywhere, it was everywhere. I don't know what happened. I was not gone long. The 3-minute timer didn't even go off, but that popcorn was not happy. Not having it at all. So naturally, I opened the microwave and stopped it from cooking further. And I realized one of 2 things. One, I goofed, and it was one of those small bags of popcorn to serve one person. So it didn't need to be heated for 3 minutes long. But 2, it must have been some old, expired, stale popcorn, because that popcorn was a drama queen. Even if I did heat it too long, that bag, it was leaking. It was so gross. I don't even want to describe it to you. But it was leaking black liquids from the bag. I don't think it's supposed to do that. That was nasty. So of course I threw it away. I wasn't going to eat that, and I was a bit bummed. I was looking forward to my popcorn snack. So I tried again. And this time I did not leave that microwave side. I watched it to make sure we don't repeat things. I got a popcorn bag from a different box of popcorn. It was surely not old. So I heated that up. I went back to my room. I'm like, finally! I've been waiting for. I've been so excited for some popcorn. And the first time failed big time. So I was finally going to have my moment, right? I had my popcorn. I walk in my room, and I kid you not, I tripped and spilt it everywhere. Turn down for what? I can't make this stuff up. Down it went. Not a good night for popcorn, people. So as I pick up what was my delicious nighttime snack, I heard the knock. That's when I had a little internal panic attack. I'm like, this is about my popcorn, isn't it? Because the smell was still there. I thought, oh no, am I in trouble? I can't be in trouble. I'm too sensitive to be in trouble. I didn't mean to burn some popcorn. So, went to the door, cracked it open. It was the office people. Standing there glaring at me, and of course, he had a scary backup standing behind him. Not cool. I was terrified enough. They came in a pack of 3. Why would they do that to little me? They were big guys. They were standing there. They had their arms crossed and everything. I felt like the FBI showed up at my door or something for what I did. I was like, So the main guy that showed up and was standing in front, he did the talking. And no greeting or anything. He just went straight to the point. He said,
okay, what's going on here?
He said, no, that's not what he said, Amy. He said, there's
A smell.
I tried to make popcorn, but I burnt it. And one of his backup guys, who looked really scary, he chuckled a little, which made me feel a little better. But the scary guy was still talking to me, the guy in the front. He was not amused.
I'm sorry, I was just so hungry. I don't know what happened. Okay, what I'm going to ask you to do is turn on both fans in both bathrooms, the fan above the stove. I'm going to ask you to do it, like, immediately.
Okay. Commence operation, get rid of the smell. So I turned the fan on above the stove. I turned the fan on in my bathroom. And then I had to go into forbidden territory. My roommate's bathroom was on the other side of the apartment, and I never went into their zone, so I was a little scared and hesitant. I was real sneaky. I snuck over there to turn the fan on, and then I quickly left. Don't want them knowing I was in their lair. The smell was not going away, people. I did everything I could think of. Those campus dorms, the windows do not open. It drove me crazy when I was living there. I was so happy to leave. I felt like a caged animal. It was kind of claustrophobic not being able to open the windows. And then even if you open the front door, it's just a hallway. If you want outsideness, you had to go out the door, go downstairs, and then leave the building. Ugh. But anyway, the windows don't open. So I did all I could think of. Sprayed and sprayed and sprayed and sprayed and sprayed everywhere. I must have made a tsunami. I got some, I think, books, and I started fanning and fanning. I was even blowing. Did a last resort. I thought, well, maybe if I turn my shower on, because, you know, when you take a hot shower and all the hot water vapor goes everywhere, I thought maybe somehow that would help. I was desperate, people. So I turned my shower on, hoping for the best. So after a while of doing that, by that point I was nose blind, so I didn't know if it was gone or not. But I turned off the bathroom fans, theirs first, because I wanted to abolish that evidence. Turned all the fans off, put everything away, turned all the lights off, went back in my room, and that's when I realized I need to dispose of the evidence. That's when I quickly grabbed the popcorn bag out of the trash, and I hid it in a string backpack, so no one could see it. And then I ran. I wish I knew how to auto-tune. I ran all night and day. Anyway, so I ran, as I said, sang, to a dumpster far away. I don't remember if I was trying to be humorous or or what, but yeah, I made sure to go to a faraway dumpster and I chucked it. Oh no. They know. They're on to me. I gotta go. I gotta run. And then, of course, I had to run all the way back. I ran back to my door. And I finally got back and whew. And I realized the smell was still there. Not as bad as it was, but it was still there. So I said, nope. Turned all the lights off, went in my room, turned my lights off, and I pretended to be sleeping. And I say I was innocent as a dove. I heard my roommates come home. They came home together. 2 of them. The third one slept over a friend's house that night. So I didn't see her till like the next day or a couple days after that. I know she didn't come home that night. That's all I remember. And I heard them go, whew, it stinks in here. And I just went, so they noticed. To this day, I still wonder if they knew it was me or our 4th roommate or a neighbor, perhaps. I don't know if they ever concluded it was me. If they did, at this point, they forgot all about it. Only I remember because I'm the one who did it. I feel like I told this story more humorously in the past when I knew I needed to post a video, so hopefully you kind of enjoyed this little story time. Be sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, comment, tell me if you want other story times. I have stories. I do, I have stories now. I've lived on this earth and I got some tales to tell. Or what else you would like. Vlogs do involve having a life, don't they? That's unfortunate. So any challenges, stories, Q&As, you name it. Let's do it. I'll try to oblige. And I'll see you next time. Bye! Oops.